Welcome to the Infamous Ghost Podcast.
I'm Celis.
I'm Josiah.
And today we got another bonus episode for y'all, man. Today we're going to be ranking all the Scream movies 1 through 6 from the entire franchise. We're going to let y'all know which one we think is the best and which one we think is the worst and give a small explanation why we think that. Josiah, man, you ready, bro?
All right, I'm going to let you go first.
Oh, damn, man, I always got to go first. All right.
No, I went first on the Halloween one, remember?
You right. All right.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so for my number one, I got the first one, Scream from 1996. Don't get better than that, man. Wes Craven, fucking like legend, man. Directed Nightmare on Elm Street, all of those movies in the franchise, bro. Like I feel like him bringing in this new chapter of horror started something new, and man, that shit just took that shit to the moon. And Neve Campbell, bro, what she like inched herself in as one of the greatest Scream queens of all time with this movie.
And honestly, like the cast in general, like
David Arquette. Yep.
David Arquette, you got Matthew Lillard. Bro, Matthew Lillard is such a great actor, bro.
Underrated, like, bro. He had one of the best performances from that shit, man.
Yeah, it's like, bro, like his whole like
I'll be right back. Bro, that shit was funny as shit. Bro, it was just unorthodox. It wasn't like normal acting, man, because I don't know, man. He just played that character so outside of the box that it worked for finding out he later was the killer.
It did. And I ain't gonna lie. I was always a fan of his films and the way he played that I agree with you. That's number one.
I'm feeling a little woozy over here, man. Bro, that shit was hilarious. All right, what's your number one, man?
All right, same.
Oh, same one? Oh, okay. Yeah, so, same reasons why. I bet. Number two. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, for my number two, I got Scream 6.
I ain't gonna lie, that's my number two too. That's my number two.
I didn't expect this movie to jump that high on the list because it didn't have the original cast, but bro, this movie brought it. I'm telling you, like everything was there for this movie. Storyline, acting, character arc, fucking action sequences.
Bro, the kill scenes is the best out of the whole franchise.
Bro, you right about that when I get that. Because, man, this movie was brutal.
And I feel like Ghostface was, like, the best out of the franchise, too.
Yeah, and, like, you just feel like with these newer movies, the stakes are higher.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, much higher. And you can see, like, Ghostface, he really, like, he was in attack mode. Like, he wasn't bullshitting one. Like, he was on point.
And I like how they created that sister dynamic between Tara and Sam.
Mm-hmm.
Man, shout out to Jenna Ortega, too, man, because she on top of the fucking world. Man, what isn't she in at this point? Like she just signed on for a Marvel series. She got Wednesday season 2 coming out. Like fuck, man.
Yeah, what Marvel season?
Beetlejuice too. Daredevil.
Oh, there she gonna be in Daredevil?
Yeah, a big role too.
Damn, she getting that MCU bag.
All right, so since that was both of our number two, you can start with your number three.
All right, my number three. I got Scream 5. Like listen, like Scream only because it's like when I first seen Scream 5, the suspense was like higher than any other Scream movies.
Okay, I could
agree with you on that. The jump scares was like, hey yo, like this is different.
All right, you right about that. I could give you that one, man, because the jump scares in the last two movies like actually made you jump. Like Scream wasn't really known for the jump scares.
Right. So that's why I really fuck with number 5. Yeah, that's my number 5. I'm number 5. What's your number? What's your third one?
All right, my number 3, I got Scream 2. Perfect sequel, man. Like a sequel don't get better than this. Like they dropped this the year after the first one came out, and the shit didn't miss a beat. Like they brought back all the same characters that lived, man, and then twisted the story around because they brought Cotton Weary back, the dude that supposedly killed Sydney's mom, but they later found out it was Billy. So they brought him back into the fold. So it made you think he was the killer again. But in reality, it was Billy's mom. So, man, but the whole time you didn't know because the lady was in your face the whole time and nobody knew it was Billy's mom. I'm like, what the fuck? So, yeah, man, that movie was good. The suspense was there. Like, the kill scenes could have been a little bit more violent, but that movie's just all around classic, man. Scream 2 is one of my favorites.
I ain't gonna lie, like, the kill scenes, like, it's kind of like the weakest out of like the whole franchise. I'm not gonna lie. Besides 3, this was the
Scream 2?
second weakest.
I think
This,
Scream 2 had the best like story because
yeah, story, but I'm talking about kill scenes.
it wasn't as violent, yeah, because Randy seen like the man was just snatched into a back of a van and then killed off screen.
Right.
And City's boyfriend, he was later like killed off screen because they found him hanging on a thing and the stage, whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of off screen.
Yeah, a lot of off screen kills. Yeah, you right about that.
But that's what you get with old slasher films. So,
and it's Wes Craven too. He was never known for being violent in movies. He let the story do the talking.
Right.
Your number 4, man.
Number 4, I got Scream 2. Like,
I mean, bro, I feel like you should have that higher, man. That's top 3.
Like the story was good, but I just like 3 better. I'm not 3 better. I like 5 better.
I was about to say 3. God damn.
No. I ain't going that low.
All right, that was your number 4. All right. So my number 4, I got Scream 5. This is still one of the best Screams, but it's, man, you can't fuck with the original, man. You just can't fuck with the original. And Scream 1 and 2 were such good back-to-back movies. It was a continued story. It wasn't just like, oh, it's so many years later. No, it was literally right after.
Still, I feel like you relying on like them two, like as a storyline, the individual movies.
The suspense was there. I think Sydney's character, like, it was a new world for her. She was in college and like trying to cope with everything that happened. But at the same time, like, you didn't know who the killer was. Like, the shit was so crazy to figure out. And like, man, I thought it was Cotton Weary because it made sense. Sydney put him in jail for thinking he killed her mom, but it wasn't. And then the lady, Billy's mom, she was in your face the whole movie because she was the news anchor.
Right.
But you would have never guessed.
Yeah, you can say that with all the Scream movies. Like, it's hard to put the pieces together on who the killer is. So, but I don't know. It's just it's a good movie. Don't get me wrong, but I think 5 is better than that. Me personally, I think 5 is better. So that was your number 4.
Yeah. So number 5.
Number 5. I guess. Fuck. I'm having some regrets now. Fuck.
I know what my number 5 is, man. It's easy to me because it's only 2 left, and one of them deserves to be at the bottom.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna put Scream 4 on my number 5.
Okay, I got the same thing.
Like,
Scream 4 wasn't a bad movie. It wasn't a bad movie, but when you line it up to the other ones, you gotta put it under them, man. You just gotta put it under.
I was debating between switching 4 and 2, but
bro, because Scream 4 was a good twist because it was a cousin. I'm like, damn, it be your own fucking family,
man. But that's what's your number 5?
I got Scream 4. Yeah, I think Scream 4 was definitely a great movie. It wasn't a bad movie. It's just when you line it up to Scream 1, 2, 5, and 6, it's not in that upper echelon.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah. Okay. All right. So now I did rank it right. And so we all agree Scream 3 was amazing.
Scream 3 was fucking horrible. Fucking trash. That was I ain't gonna say it was the Halloween resurrection of the franchise, but damn near, because the whole movie was it was on a stab set. It was on a set of a stab movie. I mean, when it was revealed who the killer was, I feel like that was a bit of a reach. Sydney's long lost brother.
I mean, it's a good idea. I saw what they was trying to do, because that builds up like more suspense because it's all in one setting. So it's like, but I saw what they was trying to do.
I don't know, man. And then the plot of the movie was just fucking horrible. Like, it wasn't going anywhere.
Yeah, they could have had it had a dead end, like damn near.
Yeah, you just felt like they ran out of story because it wasn't in Woodsboro anymore. It was in Hollywood.
Right. And that was dumb to me, honestly. Like, keep it where it, like, I understand they trying to branch off, like do new things, like how Scream 6 did with moving Sam and Tara to New York.
New York, yeah.
But it made sense. You saw how they built off that and let's go lead it to something else. I didn't really get that from Scream 3.
But I feel like with Scream 3, it was like, man, they just didn't have what Scream 6 had, was an ensemble cast. Like, you just got, I feel like in Scream 3, what you about to say?
I didn't say they had that core
core
four.
four. Yeah, they had a core four. Like it was Dewey, Gail, and Sydney. But like none of them had their own stories. Like Dewey, he's still a cop. He fucked up from all the stabs. Like Gail living her life, writing books and shit. But like still, it didn't go anywhere. Like but one thing I will give Scream 3 was that was the only Scream movie where it was only one killer.
Oh damn! Facts. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
So dude was really doing all that killing by himself. So I tip my hat off to that. But then again, like it kept you guessing, but it didn't make sense how he could do all that shit by himself.
Mm-hmm.
You would think a motherfucker have a team behind that.
Okay, but all right. So since Scream 6 ended, do you see this franchise continue going?
Hell yeah.
Still piecing back to the old Screams?
Yeah, because at the end of the movie, they basically said it was gonna be more. Because she was like, "How are you not dead?" And he's like, "We the core four. we can't die."
Man, I don't know. I just hope they continue to be like more violent, have like a vicious like killer.
Bro,
like,
what if Sam turned out to be one of the killers?
Sam.
Embrace that darker side.
Yeah, let that dark side take over, bro.
You can see they teasing it, bro. They teasing it.
Yeah, because she do got something in her. Like you saw like 5 and 6, how she the last kills. Like
and this movie they was trying to paint her as a killer. And next movie, what if she actually embraced that killer side?
Because she said it.
And at the end of the movie, you saw it. She embraced it.
No, she was looking at the mask and shit,
and took the
knife. She threw it on the ground.
Huh? Yeah, you're right. She threw it on the ground. So basically saying like she wasn't gonna be that side of her father. But she still got that killer instinct. All right, that's gonna do it for us today, y'all. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on Facebook and YouTube at Infamous Ghost Podcast, and you can follow us on Instagram at Infamous Ghost Pod.
And you can follow us on Twitter and TikTok at Infamous Goats. Until then, we see y'all next time.
Peace.